Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching my videos. Today we have a very cool update. Now the worst has already happened. Trump just imposed the tariffs that were being talked about. Now you can see the full list of the tariffs that Trump imposed on nations. We have China leading 34%, European Union 20%, Vietnam 46%, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, the market has perceived these tariffs in a different way. I would say that the crypto market has taken these tariffs much better than the stock market. Of course, the stock market has opened up recently, but we can see a lot of downside on the stock market. But we saw the prices of most of the cryptocurrencies, and I'm just going to be analyzing Bitcoin and Kaspa. Bitcoin just fell to $81,000. There was a very big liquidity sweep because the price of Bitcoin went straight to 88,000 before going down straight to 82,000. So there was a lot of volatility during the Trump tariff announcement. Now you can see that the price of Kaspar is not doing well, but it is at a very key level. The price of Kaspar is currently at 0.45, and it is holding at a very important key level. If Kaspar breaks this level, I think the price of Kaspar is going to be going very much lower. But I really think that the price of Kaspar is going to hold strong here, and we have a big possibility of changing this momentum from a bearish momentum to a very bullish momentum. I expect the price of Kaspar to get a comeback, and the comeback is going to send Kaspar to straight to 0.13 and possibly 0.15. This level has to hold for this to happen. If this level doesn't happen or doesn't hold, then we could see the price of Kaspar going much lower. But I believe this is going to happen because the crypto market has taken this news strongly, has taken this news and has reacted in a very decent way, because we would have expected, let's say, the price of Kaspar to fall back down. But the price is currently holding so well. Bitcoin also managed to hold strongly to these levels. I expect the price of Bitcoin to come to 78,000, even below to 74,000. But the price that I'm looking at in terms of Bitcoin, if you're a trader, I think you have to be looking at this 78,000 level. It is a level that the price has to come to. It's the price of Bitcoin cannot reverse from here and just go straight to let's say 90,000. No, it has to come. There's a lot of liquidity here, and the market makers have to take a lot of liquidity. There's a lot of buy orders that are here. There's a lot of people that are putting their stop losses just below 78,000 at 76,000. So the market has to really come and take the liquidity for it to really push upside. So this is what is happening in terms of the price action. And if you are believing, or if you're a long-term believer of Kaspar, these prices don't have even to worry. You don't have to worry about the prices and these charts. This just, if you're a short-term trader, or if you want to trade Kaspar and you want to trade Bitcoin, I think this is a very good analysis that you can use for the long term. But bear in mind that I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Just do your own research and invest wisely. Now let's take a look at what Donald Trump said after the tariffs. Operation is over, patient is healing, Trump on US economy after tariff move. He said that we're going to read the whole statement because it is actually the truth of what is happening. The operation is over, the patient lived and is healing. The prognosis is that the patient will be far stronger, bigger, better, and more resilient than ever before. Trump posted this on Truth Social platform less than an hour before Wall Street opened for trading. Now we can see that the prices of most of the stocks, Nike, all of the US stocks, I think they are all bleeding. But this was a must do. This was a must do thing, because if Trump said, okay, if he had decided to go soft on these tariffs, I think he wouldn't have achieved what he is currently achieving. Let's see what is going to happen, and let's see how other people are reacting to these tariffs. Now we have something very interesting from this post here, and it says prediction markets now see 3 interest rates cuts in 2025 for a total of 75 basis points. As recession odds rise, markets think that the Fed will be forced to cut rates as soon as next month. So I think Trump has actually forced Jerome Powell and the Fed's hand, because they have to cut rates now, because as I said in the previous videos, tariffs go hand in hand with low interest rates, because the prices of everything is going to rise. Now the effect might not be seen during this month, April, but you're going to see the report that is going to come out on May 1st. And I think as an investor, and if you're investing into Kaspar, or if you are investing into any type of stocks or crypto assets, I think you have to watch out for what is going to take place on May. I think it's going to be a very, very big factor. Now, I just relate this with what is happening with Kaspar. Kaspar is going to implement the crescendo hard fork on May 5th of 2025. And we are going to see a lot of a shift in policy, or in Fed monetary policy is going to happen mostly on May to June. I think that is when the shift is going to happen. We are going to see, currently we are seeing the tariffs, but the effect of the tariffs are going to be felt, or if the numbers and the statistics that need to change the Fed monetary policy are going to occur in May. So just watch out for May, and this is going to be a very, very interesting month.
Well, you started hearing it recently when Donald Trump yesterday said we have about $5 trillion of committed investment to America. $5 trillion, that means people are going to start building factories right now. And that means all that construction work begins now. That starts to employ Americans today. You're going to see plants being built, factories rebuilding. All shifts are going to be running hot across America now. You're going to see employment leaping starting today.
So you're right in the long.
So this is actually true, because I think the main purpose of Trump imposing these tariffs is to make the US, as he said, he wants to bring back production to the United States. And when you bring back production, you increase employment. You also increase the consuming of internal goods. You don't need to export foreign goods. The goods that are going to be produced in the United States are going to be consumed by the Americans, and this is going to create employment, and it's going to create a real good value, and it's also going to boost the economy. And this is what he actually meant. And he has also another statement. There's another very interesting statement that came out from Howard Lutnick, and he said when tariffs come into place, foreign goods may become a little more expensive, but domestic goods are not going to become expensive. Now, I read about another post, and they said, instead of other countries trying to put reciprocal tariffs, they better sit back and take it in and just analyze the situation before going hard again on reciprocal tariffs, because these tariffs are the worst case scenario. I think Trump has decided to go at full speed. He has decided to go at the maximum cap of the tariffs so that he can get the negotiating power. So anything that is going to go next, anything that is going to happen next, is going to be the negotiation of these tariffs. So this is something very, very massive. Trump has played out his cards, and I think this is the big move that is going to change the global markets, and it's going to change the American economy. And so he is urging people not, and other countries not, to retaliate on these tariffs, because retaliating is going to make matters worse. If you retaliate, then the United States and Donald Trump is going to escalate the situation, and you know exactly how Donald Trump can go crazy. He can go full swing, and there's going to be a very, very big trade war. So let me know what you think about these tariffs, and let me know what you think about the prices of most of the cryptocurrencies, and especially the price of Kaspar. I think there's a very interesting thing, because I can actually relate this, and I can actually see what is going to happen. May 5th, 2025, you have the crescendo hard fork on mainnet, the mainnet version. The crescendo hard fork on mainnet is going to happen on May 5th, and I expect monetary policy to shift. I expect the Federal Reserve to shift or to change its monetary policy on May, because most of the things that are happening on April, the results are going to be shown in the data that is going to happen on May, especially the unemployment rate, LFP, the non-farm payroll. We're going to see interest rates. We're going to see the level of inflation. Everything is going to be decided on May. and let's wait and see what is going to happen. So if you are a crypto investor and you invested into Kaspa and other assets, I think you have to wait. Just be patient and wait and see. You have survived the worst part. Like the worst part has already happened. That's why Donald Trump had to post this on had to say this. Operation is over, passion is healing. Now from now on, we're just going to see healing. It is going to be only negotiations happening, countries deciding to negotiate in order to get these deals done. And this is what Trump wanted. And the American economy is going to really thrive. And after the economy thrives, I think the prices of most of the stocks, cryptocurrencies, and everything is going to soar. And we're going to get the bull run that everybody expected. So let me know what you think about the price of Kaspar. And I actually think the price is going to really soar. It is at a very, very critical level here, 0.6. If it breaks, it goes down. If it breaks up, it's going to experience a very, very big comeback. So let me know what you think, and don't forget to hit the like if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps the growth of this channel, and thank you so much. See you in another episode.